Are they gonna say like that I'm not good enough?
Like when I'm nervous, I don't feel like I play like myself sometimes.
I wonder what they're gonna say after the game. Like, are they gonna tease me?
Takes me out the game is like my dad is like yelling at me and stuff. And
when I mess up, like I'll either slap my hands or like I'll look down.
Those were a few of the answers I got when I sat down with the young athletes at the 695 Family Union Showcase this past weekend. And that's exactly why I wanted to do this. I wasn't just interested in who scored the most points, who made the biggest play, or who won player of the game. I wanted to know what happened inside the athlete while the game was happening. What are you thinking when everybody is watching? What happens after you make a mistake? What helps you get back into the game? And what are parents and coaches sometimes seeing from the outside that they might not be completely understanding? I asked athletes from different age groups many of the same questions, but here's what stood out to me. They didn't all get the same answers because pressure doesn't show up the same way in every athlete. One athlete get nervous, another may play harder, another may speed herself up, another may slow herself down. And sometimes what we think we're seeing from the sideline isn't what the athlete is experiencing at all. So instead of me telling you what young athletes are thinking, I want to let them tell you for themselves. Welcome to this special edition of the Underdawgs Voice podcast from the 695 Hoops Family Reunion Showcase. Let's get it. All right, so tell me about one play today where you had to decide what to do really fast and what happened.
one play,
Mm-hmm.
probably when I was coming down the court, I was open, and there was another player open down the bottom, so I had to decide if I wanted to shoot that or if I had to pass it.
All right, so tell me about a mistake or tough moment you had today, and what did you do on the very next play?
A tough moment I had was when I driving, and every time I kept trying to spin or go to the basket, they would poke the ball, like they will strip me. So I had to keep my hand guard up the next play so I can go to the hoop and score.
All right, good job. So did you figure out during the game, what did you figure out during the game that helped you play better?
Wait, one more time?
What did you figure out during the game that helped you play better?
What did I figure out during the game that helped me play better was, play more aggressive each play. That's what really helped me.
Okay, all right. So when you knew people are watching, you know people are watching you play, what do you start thinking about?
I don't think about nothing. All I think about is just play the same way I play and get buckets.
All right. So when you start feeling that way, what might I see you do? What you might do? You don't know?
No.
Don't worry about it. So what usually happen in the game that take you out the game, but how do you get back into it?
Takes me out the game is like my dad is like yelling at me and stuff, and I'm trying to play my best, but I tune that out to get back in the game, get back in the mode, and start scoring.
Cool. All right. So if you could borrow one basketball skill from any player, whose skill do you want?
I want Steph Curry.
Steph Curry. Okay. If you get to pick the warm-up music, what song or artist are you playing first?
NBA Youngboy.
Youngboy. Now, which basketball version of you is tougher? Quick and locked in, or talk and show emotions?
Tough and show emotion.
Talk and show emotion? Okay. Now, this is a surprise question I'm going to ask you. What is something grown-ups sometimes think about you during a game that isn't really what you're feeling? So what are some things that you may think an adult think about you that you're really not feeling? Like, for example, because you put your head down, they might think that you're frustrated, something like that.
When I miss a shot and I get mad, what you said, put my head down, they think I'm frustrated, but I'm just really thinking to myself that just get it back on the next play.
Okay, so you think adults think that you're frustrated, but you ain't thinking about that. You thinking about going to the next play?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. Showed a good job today. You became the player of the game. Hold your thing up so everybody can see it. Okay. Player of the game. Good job. Y'all should recognize it because this ain't our first time. So keep on doing what you're doing. You know what I always say. You keep on going, keep on going, keep on growing. So tell me about a one play today where you had to decide what to do really fast and what happened.
When I got that ball in the second quarter, I had to think like, should I drive or should I shoot it? And I was at the 3-point line, so that's my spot. So I gotta either shoot it or drive to the basket because I was hearing like two different threes,
Right.
and also like my brain just told me let it go, and so I had to let it go, and then I made the shot. So
Good, good. Your first instinct is always the right one, right?
yeah.
That's what basketball about. You gotta think quick. All right. So tell me about a mistake or a tough moment you had today, and what did you do the very next play?
Yeah. So I went up for like 2 layups. I blew them both, and I did better the next 2 plays because I went up and I think I got fouled, and then I made my free throw.
So after you missed your 2 layups, what was going through your mind?
Just get over it. Next play, you got it.
Okay. All right. I like that.
Next play.
All right. So what did you figure out during the game to help you play better?
That everybody was tinier than me. And I got better skill than everybody else other than like 2 people.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, so you use the size to your advantage?
Yep.
All right. Okay. So I'm gonna ask you some pressure questions now. So when you know people are watching you, what do you start thinking about?
Just to play my game and go up. Don't let nothing stop me. Don't get into my head too much. And yeah, just don't let anybody bring me down.
Okay. All right. I like that. I like that. So when because everybody not, perfect. We all getting out hit sometimes. So when you start feeling that way, um, what might I see you do?
You might be you might see me go harder and be more aggressive because, I gotta at least make a shot or something.
All right. So like say for instance in a game like your shot not falling.
Yeah.
Right. So what do you do? What do you do in that instance? Do you keep shooting? Do you just go harder on defense to contribute to the game? Do you get in your head and just go away from the game? Like what do you do?
I keep shooting because that's what my dad told me. He be telling me, just shoot, don't keep shooting, you gonna make one.
Okay. All right. I got you. I got you. So what when that happened, what helps you get back on into the game?
Just breathing and in and out, and yeah, that's
Okay.
it.
Get back focused.
Asking for a break or something.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna ask some fun questions now. So you can borrow one basketball skill from any player. Whose skills do you want?
Judy Watkins.
Juju. Okay.
Sadly, she's not playing.
She coming back this year, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah, everybody excited for that. See how that's gonna go. All right, so you get to pick the warm-up music, right?
Mhm.
What song or artist are you playing first?
Heart on Nice by Broadway.
Okay. All right. So which basketball version of you is tougher, the quiet and locked in one, or the talking and showing emotion?
Quiet and locked in.
Quiet and locked in.
Yeah, I'm
All right.
humble.
Okay, you locked in then. All right. So what is something grown ups sometimes think about you during a game that isn't really what you're feeling?
Yeah, they think when I talk back, I'm upset or frustrated. And I'm like, no. I'm just trying to play my game, but you keep talking to me. No offense.
Calm down.
Yeah, like fight down a little bit.
One of the questions I've been really interested in is what happens after the game. Because a final buzzer may have sounded for us, but sometimes the game is still going on inside the athlete's head. Listen to what these young athletes said when I asked them if they wanted their parents to talk to them immediately after the game. Tell me about one play today where you had to decide what to do really fast and what happened.
Let me think. I was taking the ball out,
Uh-huh.
but there wasn't an exact play because everybody didn't know each other. So I just have to pass it to the person who is open, but like they weren't quite open. It has to be really quick because there's only 5 seconds to do it. So
Okay.
There was a time where there
Make
was
sure you're talking to the mic because I want everybody to hear you.
there was a girl going up for the layup. I do not know her name, but when she went up for the layup, I didn't know what to do, but I just kept running like to trail behind her to go for the backup and go back up for the layup.
Okay, so tell me about a mistake or a tough moment you had today, and what did you do the very next play?
there was this one time I was supposed to pass it, but I forgot I was supposed to pass it, so I shot it, and it wasn't. I didn't quite make it. Like I missed it. It was like an air ball.
It was an air ball?
Yeah,
What did you do after that air ball? Did you put your head down? What you do?
I just laughed.
Okay, you laughed it off. All right. All right. So what about you?
There was a time I came up for a jumper, but it was like it was quite hard, but it wasn't like really hard. It just like was slightly off.
Mm.
But then I didn't know how it looked. 'Cause I wasn't really looking, but after that, it just felt quite weird.
Okay. All right. And what you do after that? Got back on defense. Hear what you do.
I got back on defense and kept playing.
Okay. All right. So what did you figure out during the game that helped y'all play better?
How to play better?
What did you do? What did you figure out during the game while the game was going on that helped you play better?
I realized that you don't have to be like a ball hawk. Like you don't have to put too much attention on you because once you mess up, like everybody is gonna blame you about it instead of the whole team. So I decided I have to pass more instead of just showboating. Pass it.
Okay. Yeah.
I realized like what helps is like it's also like passing to my teammates, but not also relying them on them too much because sometimes we all make mistakes. It's fine, and like sometimes I have to take matters into my own.
But so when you know people are watching you play, right? What do you start thinking about?
Usually, I just start thinking about like what am I supposed to do? I'm thinking that if I mess up, then they're gonna get mad at me because I just messed up for the whole team. But it's like I don't know how to explain it.
You don't know how to explain it? Okay. So let me see if I can help you out. So you worry about what you worry about people you worry about if you mess up that people gonna think that you're disappointing your team or you feel like you're disappointing your team?
Well, I don't feel like I'm disappointing the team. I feel like I just made a mistake, and
Oh, you think that's what other people think?
yeah.
Oh, okay. What about you?
It's usually not my teenage. It's usually about like my parents and who they bring with them. Like if they bring my older sisters or like my cousins, like like that or my uncles, like that would like really trigger me into like, oh, I wonder what they're gonna say after the game. Like, are they gonna tease me? Because you never know how the game is gonna go.
Right.
And sometimes it's like sometimes it goes good, but most of the time it goes good. For me at least.
All right. So when that usually happens, right? The people come and do all that talking and stuff. When that really happened, how do you start to feel?
Well, I don't feel anything because I ignore them or I just don't hear them.
Oh, okay. I like that. I like that. Same way with you?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask you a couple of fun little questions. All right. So if you could borrow one player basketball skill from another player, whose skill would you borrow?
Like defense. But
From who? Not here. Like any WNBA player, college player, who would you borrow this? If you could borrow their skill for one day, who would you pick?
my sister, Kanai Harris, Because she's also she's a very good defender, like defense
Okay.
player, and like she has a bunch of steals per game.
Okay. What about you?
I feel like Caitlin Clark.
Huh?
Caitlin Clark.
Caitlin Clark? Why would you pick Kate? Why you pick Caitlin?
I don't know. She really inspires me
Oh,
in
okay.
some way. Like I can, it's like in a way like that most basketball players don't.
Okay. All right, that's cool. So, if y'all got to pick the warm up song at a game, what song or artist? What song or artist are you picking?
Is it a crime by Mariah Scientist or They're Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar?
Okay.
Probably Burning Blue by Mariah Carey.
Okay, Berkeley. I like that. I like that. All right. So, which basketball version of you is tougher? The quiet and locked in part? I probably already know the answer to this. The quiet and locked in part or the talking and showing emotion person?
The Quiet and Locked In.
Okay.
The talking and showing emotion.
Okay, why talking and
Because like mostly when I'm quiet, that probably means I'm mad or I don't want to be here or I'm irritated.
Okay.
But that's not like all the scenarios. Sometimes when I'm quiet and locked in, I'm like I do really good. But
Okay. All right. Last question. I don't know if y'all can understand it, but I'm gonna help you out. So, what is something grown ups sometimes think about? I'm thinking about you doing a game that isn't really what you're feeling. Need an example?
yeah.
All right. So say you're shooting a shot and you put your head down. You might not be thinking, oh, feeling sorry for yourself, right? You might just think about, okay, I need to hurry up and get back on the next play. The parent might think, or the audience might think, or the donut might think, oh, now she's in her head. Now, you know what I mean? Get out your head and you be like, that ain't what I'm thinking. So if I try to tell parents, like, stop saying that because that's not my, you just put that in their head now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that.
So like usually when I miss a free throw, I put my head down, but I'm just trying to like block out all the noise. I'm not like going down on myself. I'm just trying to block out the noise in the back.
Okay. All right.
Sometimes when I miss a shot, like sometimes I'll put my head down, but it's not on purpose. Then like I don't really have thoughts. I'm just like it's like all in the moment, like the game.
Let me ask you a question. At the end of the game, do you want your parents to say something to you or do you want them to wait till you say something to them about the game?
Wait until I say something to them. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, did you tell them that? All right. So this is what you do. Say, Mom, Dad, I need a 24-hour rule. Like you can't talk to me about the game after the game for 24 hours until I come and talk to you about it. Just tell them that. See what happens.
Okay.
Because what usually happens when you and I call our home, they say stuff from what you did. You ain't saying nothing?
I mean, like when they ask us questions, like, "Do you know why you did that?" or "You know what you should have done?" Like, we would respond, but like when they're like talking and like explaining what we should have done, like we're just listening.
It's okay to be like, Mom and Dad, can we talk about this later? Right? Because it's still going on my head. Let me calm down. Can we talk about this tomorrow? You know what I mean? So ask for that, right?
Okay.
Ask for that. All right, good job, y'all. Tell everybody your name again.
I'm Kinsey Harris. My name is Carrie Harris.
Okay. All right, you got twins up in the house. All right, y'all. Look, keep on pushing, keep on breathing, keep on doing y'all thing. Parents, quick break. If you are listening to these athletes and thinking, man, some of this sound like my child, I created something to help you identify what you may actually be seeing. It's called the free pressure pattern snapshot. You watch one pressure moment, answer 6 questions about what happened after it, and it helps you recognize the response your athlete may be showing. No essays, no diagnosing your child, just a better starting point for understanding what happened. The link to the free pressure pattern snatch site is in the description. All right, let's get back to the athletes. All right, so tell me about one play today where you had to decide what to do really fast. What happened?
To get the ball up the court and pass the ball to my teammates
Mm-hmm.
because it was the last quarter and it was a couple of seconds left on the clock.
Okay. So tell me about a mistake or a tough moment you had today, and what did you do?
The mistake that I made is at the end of the game when I passed the ball and the girl, I saw her hand, but I still passed it anyway because we was already losing. And then I passed the ball and it hit her hand, and then she got the steal.
Okay. All right. You recognize it. So what did you do after that? Did you put your head down? Did you get back on defense? What did you do after you made that mistake?
I just got back on defense until the clock was done.
Okay. What was going through your mind?
Nothing. I just should have never just passed the ball. I should have bounced past it.
Okay. I like that you recognize that she should have bounced past the ball because what? Her hands was up or was they low?
It was up.
Okay, good. I like the simple fact that you recognize, because a lot of people don't do that. You recognize I should have threw a bounce pass instead of throwing an air pass because our hands was high. That's very impressive for you to know that as a fourth grader. That's very impressive. I like that. So what did you figure out during the game that helped you play better?
Like, played good defense when I already played against her before.
Mm-hmm.
I played for the Lady Lions, and I played against her in this tournament, and I played very good defense on her, and then she lost the ball.
Okay. All right. So when you know people are watching you play, what do you start thinking about?
Now I gotta go hard.
Okay, now you gotta go hard. All right. I like that more because everybody else would be like, I be in my head sometimes. But I like that. Good job. All right, so what helps you get back into the game after you make a mistake?
When my dad is in the crowd and he supports me,
Okay.
and he tells me to get back.
Okay, that's good. All right, so I'm gonna ask you a little bit of fun questions, right? All right, so if you could borrow one basketball skill from any player, NBA, WNBA, college, whose skills do you want?
I would want to steal it from a WNBA player and an NBA player.
All right, well, what skills would you want to steal?
What the best skill that they got?
All right, so if we say AZ Fudd, you know what AZ Fudd is? All right. If we say Aja Wilson, you know what Aja Wilson is? All right. So what skill would you want of Aja Wilson? Talking to the mic.
I don't really know.
Yeah.
All her skills.
All her skills? Okay. She want all your skills, Aja. All right. If you get to pick up the warm-up music, what song or artist are you playing first?
I'm playing Ghetto Love Story by Baby, whatever. I think Baby Glitch do it. No, Baby Chef do it.
Baby Chef do it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, which basketball version of you is tougher? The quiet and locked in one, or the talking and showing emotion one?
The talking and showing emotion.
Say that in here.
The talking and the showing emotion one.
The talk. Why you like to talk trash? Don't let me find out you like to talk trash.
I can talk trash, but I'm better than everybody. I can talk trash all I want to.
Oh, you can talk. Okay, all right. Yeah, that she can talk trash all she wants because she's better than everybody. Okay, I like that confidence. Tell me about one play today where you had to decide what to do really fast and what happened.
It was probably when they had that, or when that team had that big run. It's just that, like, you just had to get the ball off the court, so. And they were pressing, so we just had to fight our way through. So we had to make a whole bunch of moves just to get up the court, so that was a fast.
Okay, how about you?
Like when they were playing zone, they were playing man. It was like hard to move around, but you had to go like back door and you had to like catch the pass, and it was kind of hard because they were chasing.
Okay, all right. So tell me about a mistake or a tough moment you had today, and what did you do the very next play?
when I missed my layup, it was an easy layup I could have made, and the next play I just made another layup. So
Okay, so what went through your mind when you missed that layup?
I got it. I'll be back. I'll do it again.
Okay, what about you?
Like when I was shooting my corner shots, like I shot one, I airballed it, and so I had a next play mentality. I just kept on going, and hopefully next play I did better.
Okay, all right. So when y'all say next play mentality and I move to the next play, what do you mean by that? Do you have a specific thing you do?
So like next play mentality to me means like you have to put the bad things aside and keep on going and not let it take over your game.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand that. But what's your next thing?
My next thing.
Yeah. So what's your
Like-
next thing? Like when you make a mistake, what is your cue and your next thing that you actually do so you won't keep on thinking about that mistake and to carry on for the next 3 plays?
I try to make plays for myself and better plays.
Okay, you.
I just clap my hand and just keep going.
There you go. So what did you figure out during the game that helped you play better?
How other people played and what they did, like to make plays on offense and defense.
Okay.
Studying people's moves. So if they are right-handed, I'm gonna cut them off right and have them go left, and then get the ball from them. And basically, we just getting chemistry for our team so we can win.
Okay.
It's not a lot of chemistry.
Okay. These girls are paying on interviews like they WNBA players. Look at that. That's that IQ there. All right, so I'm gonna ask you some pressure questions. So when you know people are watching you play, what do you start thinking?
Some of them could be like scouts and looking for players for like high school teams, middle school teams, NBA, WNBA teams.
So, but what do you start? So you got you're in the gym with a big old crowd, right?
Yeah.
What's going on through your head?
A little bit of pressure, but also like a little bit of happiness in my mind, like that I'm that good that they want to watch me, and that's what confidence gives me. So
When you start feeling that way, what might I see you do?
just sometimes I pray to God. Sometimes I pray to God. Sometimes I ask for confidence. I talk to my mom before games to give me some confidence. And she does a little prayer on me. So yeah.
What helps you get back into the game? Like even if because all of us don't have good games all the time.
Yeah.
Like we have bad games sometimes. What helps you get back into the game when you have like 3 turnovers in a row and things like that?
Trying to
And you feel as though nothing is going right.
work on other things. Like when you're missing your shots a lot, you might want to drive. If you're missing layups, you want to get blocks or steals or other things.
Okay.
Sometimes I ask my coach to take me out sometimes so I can get my mind together and come out even stronger.
If you could borrow a skill from a basketball player, it could be WNBA player, college player, somebody out here, doesn't matter. If you could borrow a skill, who would you borrow that skill from? Yes, Olivia Miles is a beast. Okay, Olivia Miles.
I would probably use Asia Wilson because she can make most of her jumpers like Kevin Durant.
Hey, I love Asia. Okay, that's 2 good people to pick from. All right, if you got to pick the warm up music, what song or artist are you playing first?
So I like Don Tolliver a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So I would probably choose. I don't know. That's a hard question. I'll probably play Bandit by Don Tolliver.
Okay, what about you?
I would probably play Drake or NBA.
Move. Get up. So, which basketball version of you is tougher? The quiet and locked in version or the talk and showing emotion version?
Talk and showing emotion.
Talk and show you like to talk trash. How about you?
Probably the quiet and focus me.
Oh, you're a silent assassin. All right. Okay. All right. So, what if something grown ups sometimes think about you during a game that isn't really what you're feeling? You need an example? All right. So you miss a shot, you put your head down, you're thinking about it, but they are. They thinking you're frustrated, but you ain't thinking you're frustrated. You just trying to gather your thoughts. Because when people see you put your head down, they think a certain way. They think something.
If they think I'm frustrated, and my parents think I'm frustrated too, I'm gonna show them that I'm not. Like I'm gonna be like emotional in a good way, like saying, clapping my teammates up and that, because
Mhm.
that shows that I'm not frustrated, and I'm not, crying.
Okay, I got you. How about you?
If they think that I'm frustrated, I'm just gonna play harder. So nice.
Good job, ladies. Now, Prince, I want you to notice something. You heard some of these athletes talk about getting nervous. Some talked about playing hard. Some needed to slow themselves down. Some needed encouragement, and some just wanted to get to the next play. That's why we have to be careful about looking at one behavior and immediately deciding what it means. Head down doesn't always mean defeated. Quiet doesn't always mean checked out. Playing faster doesn't always mean they don't know what they're doing. The behavior is what you see. The response underneath is what we're trying to understand. Keep listening. So tell me about one play today where you had to decide what to do really fast and what happened.
When a girl had the ball and I was running down and I was the only one down here, and she passed me the ball and I was going for a fast break, but then two people were coming up on me and I had to decide either if I wanted to go for the shot or there was a girl on the other side if I wanted to pass to her, and I decided to pass to her because it didn't make sense for me to do the shot as she was wide open and she got fouled and then she went to the free throw line.
Okay, good decision. Good decision. All right, so tell me about a mistake or a tough moment you had today, and what did you do the very next play?
A mistake I had was when when a girl was trying to like tell me to cut, but like I thought it wasn't the right thing, but then I like saw it and I saw that it was. So I forgot to cut. Then the next play I cut and I got the ball and I got fouled.
Okay, good job. So what did you figure out during the game that helped you play better?
That I needed to be more aggressive and cut to the basket.
All right, so when you know people are watching you, what do you start thinking about?
Like, are they gonna judge me? Are they gonna say like that I'm not good enough or just like stuff like that?
All right, so when you start feeling that way, what might I see? What might I see you do?
You might see me like get like I wouldn't say scared, but like get nervous going to the basket and like probably miss most of my layups, even though layups are easy. And like all the easy things like mess them up and do crazy things.
Okay, all right. Woo! Thank you for being truthful. Thank you for being truthful, because that's what happens sometimes, right?
Yeah.
All right, but do you think that really matters?
No.
What
Yes
other people?
and no.
What other people think? Do you think? Well, because look, you got all those girls out there. So you stand for this game?
Mhm.
I want you to do a little assignment for me. Can you do it?
Mhm.
Watch how many people mess up and watch their reactions. You tell me what you think. Right? Because everybody gonna mess up, right? It's a lot of people in here. Everybody gonna mess up. There's a lot of people around you. So what they think don't matter. Everybody doing it, right?
Yep.
All right, just have fun. Huh? So what happens? Like, what helps you get back into the game though after all that?
Like hearing my teammates kind of like motivate me, like saying like you're good, like just get back in it. And when I hear that, it's like that like okay, I'm fine. I'm not gonna do this by myself. And just stuff like that.
Okay, good job. Good job. So if you could borrow one basketball skill from any player, whose skill do you want to borrow? Any WNBA player, high school player, college player? Who whose skill would you steal? Like you ever watch what's that movie called? Space Jam?
Mhm.
All right, so you know when they be stealing from people's skills?
Mhm.
So who would you steal? Whose skill would you steal?
I probably would steal probably Jalen Brunson's skills.
Okay, okay. Oh, you gonna leave? The New York ain't gonna win another.
I like New York. I like OKC. Those are my two favorite teams.
Okay, so you gonna steal Jalen Brunson's? Okay, that's a good person. Skills to skill still. Yeah, hey, that's a good pick. So if you get to pick the warm up music, what song or artist are you playing first?
What song?
Yep. If your team allow you to pick the song, they give you the ops. Like, what song I'm playing?
I'm not sure. Maybe Trap Queen.
Trap Queen?
Yeah.
Okay, Trap Queen. Who sang that song?
Fetty Wap.
Okay. All right. So, what basketball version of you is tougher? I mean, what basketball version of you is tougher? Is it the quiet and locked in version, or the talk and showing emotion version?
Both.
You like to talk trash sometimes?
No. Like talk me like loud. Like
Okay.
I'm like loud type of person, but like I'm also locked in at the same time.
Okay.
So I'm like both.
Okay, I get it. All right. So, do you feel as though you're an underdog? All right. So, what does an underdog mean to you?
It means like working hard, playing hard, like trying your best. And obviously you're gonna make mistakes, but like get back in it and like keep doing it over and over again.
Okay. All right. I like that. Talking that trash, right? All right. So, tell me about one play today where you had to decide what to do really fast, and what happened.
You go first.
I feel like when it comes to, there was a lot of mistakes I did in the game. So like having to make that quick adjustment to getting the ball and watching that double team come and passing out quicker instead of dribbling was one of the stuff I quick adjust to.
Okay. Good adjustment. That's a good adjustment.
I feel like I needed to like step up more on defense and like play the best defender. And like at the end, I started doing that. And, like started communicating more with my teammates on certain things.
Yeah. I mean, I seen you play before. I never really seen you play before, but I was very impressed with what I seen from you today. So, good job. Tell me about a mistake or a tough moment you had today, and what did you do the next play?
I think I'll tell y'all, I got my ankles I kinda got
Oh yeah, I
crossed.
seen that. I
Yeah.
seen that.
I got crossed and then the next play I came down and got a bucket and then I just had to bring up the energy after that.
So, what was you thinking when that happened?
I was like, oh gosh, he kinda took me. And then I was like, it's cool because at the end of the day, we gonna pull this out.
Okay. What about you?
I feel like I had a lot of times where I was rushing. So I had to make that quick adjustment to slow down and pace myself. There's a lot of times where I was out of control, even with my moves that I usually do.
Right.
There's a lot of times I was out of control and losing the ball. So I think I just gotta slow down a little bit and make that adjustment last time.
All right. Okay. So, what changed in your game once you figured out, what the defense was doing, what the competition was trying to do, and what the competition was trying to take away from you? How did you get better as the game, went on? What did you do to get better as the game went on?
I feel like watching them, seeing that even though they have a lot of guards, some of them force them left, and you gotta some of them can't dribble their left. Some of them were shooting a lot, so we have to. There was a lot of rotating and communicating going on that we have to do.
Mm.
And once we got that down, we got a few turnovers and scored.
I feel like since we were guard heavy and they were big, some of the guards were gonna have to step up and like guard the bigs, even if you're tiny and stuff. And we did that, and like I feel like we made them more uncomfortable to the point where they couldn't like score anything.
Cause y'all team had 6 of the top guards in middle school.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, who made the teams?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
Y'all guard teams besides Aubrey could not handle pressure.
That's what
They could not handle that.
they
They could not
just
handle
kind of
pressure.
nervous. But
Yeah.
People are watching you play. What do you start thinking about?
I think like I started thinking you never know, it could be like a scout or something watching. Like they could be like, you never know who's watching you.
Right.
So always play to your best. Like don't ever keep your head down, just keep playing and that's
I'll backtrack on what she said. I think body language is the way you play is what really matters. Personal experiences where I might not have the best game, but if you keep your energy up and just like keep trying to push it, it'll take you. Coaches will see that, and people on the sidelines will see that. And they'll get you far if you just keep your body language. That's really
Okay, cool. So, if you can borrow one basketball skill from another player, whose skills would you steal?
Who?
in the league or like
I
just
don't
in
care,
general?
man. It's just in general, the league, anybody whose skill would you steal? So y'all watch Space Jam, right?
Yeah.
All right, so you know how they was going around stealing everybody's skill. Whose skill would you?
I think Anthony Edwards, that's just my favorite player, and I like his composure. Like with me, I get mad a lot when my shots not falling or like I'm doing something bad. He keeps his composure and like he gets buckets as well. Like, he has that same energy as me and everything. So I think Ant-Man.
Okay. So don't steal Ant-Man.
So many to choose. You know what? If I had to choose someone, I would probably have to choose. Let's go with Angel MacArthur.
Yeah.
I would want to be able to have her sort of ball handling because she handles the ball and be able to stay calm under pressure.
Okay. All right. So if you could pick the music at a warm-up game, no, I'm gonna put it this. If you could pick the music at an event, like you had the Washington Wizards game, and they say you can come and pick the music. What song are you going to play and who's the artist? You said it wrong person, I'm going to kick you out of the interview, so. No, say
Like,
the wrong
so
person.
what? Like old school new.
It don't matter. What song would you play?
Oh,
It's raps.
Oh, it's raps. I don't even know from
Bro, so
I think Free Mind by Tense.
Okay. All right.
And hold on, Raw Waves,
Okay.
the best rapper.
So you see, I'm a WWE person,
Mm-hmm.
so I like all that wrestling type music. If it was one person's music I had to go through to choose,
Who you, Seth Rollins?
nah, I got Jey Uso.
Jey Uso music? Okay.
His theme song?
Yeah. Okay. All
I
right.
don't know what his theme.
You don't know what it is.
You don't know
You
what
ain't
it
like
is?
that Oos.
You ain't like that oos? Yeah, you ain't like that oos?
You ain't like that.
All right, so which basketball version of you is tougher? The quiet, locked in one or the talking, showing emotional one?
I would go with quiet. For me, I feel like when I'm more quiet and more sort of reserved, it has its ups and downs. Like you think more when you're quiet, and also like you're observing your surroundings of like, okay, what's going on? What do I need to do better? And then what are my teammates? What are my assets that I know? So I feel like I'm better when I'm quiet, but also having that still a little bit communicating would help a lot though.
Okay.
I feel like when I have a bunch of energy.
She's loud.
I am loud. I'm a loud
Overly
person.
loud?
But
Okay. So that's
with me,
talking that emotion, huh?
yeah. If I'm gonna get a bucket or if I'm hot, you're gonna hear it. I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be screaming. I'm like the energy man on the team. Like I'm gonna get everybody hyped up. Even if you down, you gotta stay up. You gotta stay up.
Okay. All right. Tell me about one play, right, today where you had to decide what to do really fast. What happened?
It'd be like too much going on to really think about it.
Yeah. Like every
You gotta think quick.
yeah, everything we was doing was like spur of the moment. Slow for us.
Nothing was slow?
Nothing
No.
was slow. Like it might have looked slow to y'all, but like in the game, like everything
Everything was fast.
Okay. All
Track
right.
meet.
yeah.
Yeah,
And about the gym.
it did look like a track meet. All right, so at the beginning of the game, y'all had like a 20-something point lead. London, what sparked the comeback? Because y'all was down by 2 at one point a couple times in the game. What sparked that comeback?
I don't know, honestly. I sat down because I just came from Coppin State University elite camp. So I was kind of winded. So I think I just needed to sit down for a little minute to really build myself back up. So yeah.
So Maya, you really came alive in the last, I say, 5 minutes of the game, right?
Yeah.
Again, they came back, was down by 2, made a couple of great plays. What did that feel like? Like, why do you think you had to take over the game at that point?
Because I didn't want us to lose, and the game was like a little bit too close for comfort. And like as a whole, we knew like we were the better team. You know, we were gonna stomp on them, and we were just messing around a little bit too much. So we had to like lock in. I knew if I locked in, like people would start locking in. So
Okay, all right. So tell me about a mistake or a tough moment you had today, like y'all had today. What did you do on the very next play? What was the tough moment you had today?
I turned the ball over, trying to pass it to my teammate, and then the next play, I got the ball back. So
So at let me ask you, because this is what I do. So, what was your first thought after you made that turnover?
Get the ball back.
Okay. How about you, London?
I'm not gonna lie, that last play of the game, the play where I drove in, he doubled down, and I turned the ball over, and it cost the game. I was in my kid just like, dang, that's the game.
Do you think you hit a lot like that?
Nah, well, nah.
No. So, Maya, what did you figure out during the game that helped you play better?
I had to be like more like go back to like who I am as a player. So like I started trying to do a little bit too much, and then I started not doing it like not enough. So like finding that like healthy medium.
Okay. How about you, London?
Well, most gyms I walk in, I realized that I'm one of the fastest people.
Mm,
And today I felt like I was one of the fastest in here today. And I use my speed like in a good way.
mm,
In a good way, yeah.
okay. So, when you know people are watching you play, right? What do you start thinking about?
Be myself.
Huh? Maya?
What she said.
Being yourself?
Yeah, dog.
Yeah, dog. Okay, y'all feel no nervousness, nothing like that?
Sometimes my hand starts sweating sometimes, but that's really it.
I mean, like, yeah, but then I gotta realize like there are people too at the end of the day. Like, so it's cool.
Okay. All right, that's cool. So when you start feeling that way, like, what did you do? What would I see when you start feeling that way? Like, if I'm in the game and I'm watching you looking around and you like, what would I see?
I'll like start the game off kind of slow. Like when I'm nervous, I don't feel like I play like myself sometimes. And once it gets to a point like after the first couple of minutes of a game, I begin to get comfortable, start to score more, make the right plays, get the rebounds and stuff like that.
Oh, shoot. All right, so what's the first bucket for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I start like speeding myself up a little bit, and I start making like silly mistakes. But I've really reset on my shoes, so like if I mess up, like I look down, and it's like my reset moment.
I like that. I like that reset move. If you could borrow one basketball skill, so y'all ever seen Space Jam?
Yeah.
So when they was stealing everybody's skills?
Yeah.
All right. So if you could borrow one basketball skill from any player, who would that player be?
Like to add to my game or
Yeah, that like if you could steal one basketball skill from anybody you ever watched, like whose skill set would you steal?
Curry.
Steph Curry?
If I could shoot, I would be unstoppable.
Okay.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel.
Okay, well you'll get better. That's what if you feel as though that's what you need to work on, like the whole summer, just shoot the freaking basketball. Like just work on shooting the whole summer because you got everything else. You know what I mean? So always work on your weaknesses during the summer. Like, I don't care if you play AAU. AAU is just that if you're going to the next level, right? The next year, AAU is going to work on your still do your strong stuff, but ain't nobody on you. Shoot your jumper. Like work on your jump shot more than anything else. You know what I'm saying? To help you with that. So okay. All right, so how about you? What'd you think?
I would take John Morant's dunk package so I can dunk, and then like his ball handling too, like at the same time. But predominantly the dunking. Like if I could dunk, nobody's listening. Like I swear, everybody's getting posted.
Do a lot of wall sits and leg raises.
Yeah.
That'll help. A lot of wall sits and leg raises. All right, so if you got to pick the warm up music at a big game, right? What song and artist would you play first?
I'm a Baltimore kid.
Okay.
So I just like to listen to Baltimore music. So I'm gonna say Tech, Chaz, all of the known rappers in Baltimore.
Okay. We'll see. Don't say the wrong person, I'm gonna kick you out this interview.
What that mean though? Nah. I listen to like a lot of people, like 42 Doug, New to 05. That's like some underground stuff for me. And then like Youngboy,
Okay.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know. The only person I know is Young Boy. I don't know who else y'all talking
No,
about.
but
So that goes way over my head. So you're good. All right. So which basketball version of you is tougher? The quiet and locked in version or the talking and showing emotion version?
What you mean by showing emotion? Like trash talking?
Trash talking, hype.
That's the worst version of
That's the worst version of you.
like for someone to get it. Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
I'm talking about of you. Like, what's the
No, like-
toughest version of?
Oh yeah.
yeah,
When I'm talking and I'm hyped.
Okay.
because that's like how you know my confidence like fully up. Like I'm gonna start
You
doing
gonna
everything.
start trash
Y'all
talking.
not gonna hear
Yeah.
the enemy. I swear.
I
That's
started
the-
trash talking after the first bucket.
All right. So, quick question, surprise question. See if y'all can answer this. And if you need an example, I'll give it to you. But what is something parents or coaches might see an athlete do during a game, during a tough game, and misunderstand what is actually happening inside of them?
So like I think for me is like when I mess up, like I'll either slap my hands or like I'll look down, and like to other people it probably looks like I'm being like really hard on myself, but normally it's like I'm trying to like lock back in and like figure out what's going on. Like it's trying to help me slow down because if I start looking around, I'm gonna start getting like overstimulated.
Right. Same.
Yeah.
So, after sitting there and listening to all these athletes, this is what stood out to me. I asked a lot of them the same question, but I didn't get the same answer. One athlete worried about being judged. Another said pressure makes her go harder. Another's bet herself up. One breathes. One leans on teammates. One literally has the word reset on her shoes. Some put their heads down because they're frustrated. Others might put their head down because they're trying to block everything else out and get themselves back together. And some of them told us that they don't want us breaking down the game 5 minutes after it ends. That's why I keep saying pressure reveals training. But we have to learn how to recognize what pressure is actually revealing. As a parent and a coach, we can't assume every quiet athlete is giving up. We can't assume every frustrated looking athlete is stuck in their head. And we can't assume that the response that works for one athlete is automatically going to work for another. Sometimes the first thing we need to do is stop trying to fix athletes and start getting curious about what's actually happening. Parents, if something you heard today reminds you of your athlete, use the free pressure pattern snapshot. It could help you identify what may be happening after the mistake instead of guessing from the outside. The link is in the description below. I'm Coach Q. This is the Underdog's voice, and I'll catch you on the next one. I'm out.